We are 20 months into this period where the Democrats have been in complete control in Washington, D.C. So where are we? Well, we're at the worst inflation in the history in 40 years. You have the great majority of Americans saying that the country is on the wrong track and is coming off the rails. 25-year high of murder in states across the country. You see a porous border. And a really disgraceful and deadly evacuation from Afghanistan. So where were we when Joe Biden came to office in January of 2021? Gas prices were $2.35 a gallon. Inflation was negligible. Under Joe Biden, prices are now up over 13% since the day he came to office. And families cannot afford to fill their grocery cart and their gas tank in the same week. People are really hurting and struggling as they see their savings, their retirements melting away. And then Kamala Harris goes on TV and says the border is secure. Millions and millions and millions of illegal border crossings have occurred since they've been in office. She's either lying or she is clueless. When you look at the amount of fentanyl coming across the border and the deaths, over 100,000 Americans dead from fentanyl brought in by drug cartels, and the vice president thinks everything is fine at the border. And then the Democrats went on this reckless tax and spending spree. But they didn't spend on issues that were important to the American people. They ignored inflation, ignored affordable energy, ignored crime, and ignored the border. And the money they poured onto the economy and the spending added to make inflation worse. There are Democrat economists who are very well respected, who said to the House and said to the Senate and said to the White House, do not do this. This is going to be bad for the economy. It's going to be bad for inflation. And the Democrats in the House and the Senate and the White House just ignored them. And then Joe Biden goes on television on 60 Minutes and is dismissive of the inflation that is hitting the American people because he's that far out of touch. So here we are, 20 months later. This is the nation where people all across the country feel that they have been forgotten, ignored, and betrayed by the Democrats. The Democrats in the House, Senate, and White House have failed the American people, and voters will have a chance to express their opinion on this in 6 weeks.